Victor, you won't like that description of this traditional Wall Street analysis, but let's get your view.
No, I partly agree. I mean, I do think this is an issue that will persist for quite some time. It will be a distraction, I think, for the management team. I think Zuckerberg will be forced, whether he likes it or not, maybe subpoenaed to appear in front of Congress. And I think that'll be a distraction. There's opportunity costs tied to that. But more importantly, I think this may put the brakes, or at least they'll be a bit more cautious in terms of how they execute against the ad target initiatives going forward, and definitely on the ad product launches. And so that could provide an opening for competitors to step in.
Victor, he hasn't had to talk publicly about these kind of issues for a long, long time. He can do them on the call, but in terms of sitting there and being grilled by an interviewer, I want to tread carefully here. It's pretty clear to a lot of people he doesn't like those social situations. How difficult is he going to find the next couple of years if he does face a grilling on the Hill? And as an investor, if you're trying to find some confidence in your CEO, can he provide it in that kind of situation?
It's an excellent question. I mean, I think he doesn't like it because he's not good at it. I mean, I think that's clear to everyone who's seen him speak before. So I think it will be a risk to the stock if they do drag him in front of Congress. I think he'll be probably shredded. And but I think ultimately, I tend to look past all of these issues that a lot of these large cap internet companies have faced. You've seen it with Netflix. They've kind of muscled their way through that. You've seen it with YouTube with the ad backlash. Facebook had their own video metrics issue percolated about a year ago. They've worked their way through it. I think this issue lingers. I think they'll probably lose some users at the margin. I've spoken to tons of users, with the exception of the media types, the hyper-political types. Most users I've spoken with don't even care about this. Most of them are telling me that they won't delete their accounts. They won't reduce their usage on our platform. So I think this blows over. I think this is a buying opportunity for the stock.